YouTube, what's going on? I thought I'd do a video while I'm sitting up here doing some paperwork and you know, do a video real quick. Jeez, my bad. I'm trying to get this camera straight now. Come on. Stay. Alright. While I'm doing this paperwork, I thought I'd make a quick video. What this video is going to be about? Yeah, trucking jobs. Trucking jobs. I know a lot of y'all getting in trucking, and because I got a handful of guys that come on my page, and a lot of y'all new to trucking, and I thought I'd make this video talking about the different good divisions or sectors to get into. Now, these sectors are mainly dry box sectors, you know, because that's about all I've done. I've done dry box and reefer. That's about it. That's the only thing I've done. So I don't know nothing about tanker. I don't know nothing about flatbed. I don't know nothing about car hauling. So pulling grain logs, I never done nothing like that. But I have done dry box, intermodal, and reefer. Okay? And here are some sectors that I recommend to get into. I think the best sector right now is intermodal, or, you know, pulling ports. Now, a lot of guys got their opinion on running ports and stuff like that, but I think for most guys who got families and stuff, who not really trying to live out here on the road, and they're not about that life, they just want a job. They just want a job that pay good, and then they get to chill on the weekend. And if you're looking for a job like that, intermodal is where it's at. I mean, the best job to get is like UPS or FedEx or something like that. But to get on with UPS or FedEx is real hard. So unless you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who cousin of the damn company or some shit, you know, because it's very hard to get on with UPS. I mean, you can get on with UPS doing over the road stuff, but to get a local gig running with UPS, I don't know. But like, I ran intermodal. I ran local intermodal, and it's great, man. I mean, basically with intermodal, like, you run right next to FedEx and UPS. You know what I mean? Like, I do a 12 or 13 hour shift, and I'll go home. You know, I run by 3-4 loads a day and go home. You know what I mean? Like, if you live in a metropolitan city, Maryland, New York, DC, Baltimore, Atlanta, Charlotte, Chicago, Memphis, Nashville, most likely a Snyder, a JB Hunt, Swift, Interstate. A lot of these companies out here, they pull intermodal, and it's local, and, you know, you can get home every day, and the work, like, some of them pay hourly. TSW, I think it's TSW, TCW, I don't know, I get it confused, but they drive them white Peterbilt day cabs. You probably seen them somewhere, but they pull containers too. I know they pay by the hour. I know a guy over there, they paying about $17, $18 an hour, that ain't a whole bunch of money to me in trucking. But for a new guy that just got his CDL, maybe with a year experience, 6 months experience, that's a great option. If you just want to if you just want a job where you just run some loads and go home and you make some good money, that's a good option. Because it's plenty of work. You can work 7 days a week. It's plenty of work. And when I work in a moto, 365, 24/7, there's always some work. And it's just like, I remember when I was doing it, I say my highest check I ever made, I grossed like $1,500 before taxes. So I think that's the highest check. I think I had a $1,600 check one time. But you don't get them checks all the time. Most of the checks I've gotten are right around anywhere from $900 to $1,100 a week. That's where your check gonna be at. When I was in the moto, that's about cause you get paid by the when I was doing it, I got paid by the load by this particular company I was driving for. Depending on the company, Hub Group, whatever. Some companies pay by the hour, some companies pay by the mile, some companies pay by the load. It just depends on how that company works. Another division or sector I like to talk about is dedicated. I don't know why this guy pulling up behind me. Truck drivers just some of y'all drivers are just stupid. I'm just saying. All right. All that room up there, you're gonna pull up behind me. I'm sorry. Another sector I like to talk about is dedicated. Now, when I first got into trucking, I think I drove over the road for about a year, and then I filled out an application with this company to drive a dedicated account, and at that point, I never seen $50,000 a year up to that point. But when I was on this account, I would work Monday through Friday. Now, I wasn't home every day, maybe once a week, but I was home most weekends, and it was about 5 to 6 days. It was 5.5 days a week, because that Saturday I'm going home. Saturday afternoon I would be home, and on that account I think I grossed about $1,100, $1,200 a week, and it was just plenty of work. It was just, if you want to work, the work is there, and you just run. And the customer always had work, and we pulled freight for this one customer. It was drop and hook all the time. So, and all we would do, we would run loads down to the customer and pull returns or pallets, or sometimes ride empty all the way back to the DC, pick up another load, drop that load at a customer. They have another load sitting there with returns, pallets, or whatever. It was a retail customer, so you know how that worked. Any of you guys ran dedicated, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, dedicated. Because when I drove dedicated, like the customer treated us like we worked there. You know what I mean? We got like name tags and stuff. So when we come in, we have to be buzzed. Like they had like a little decoder thing on the door. So in order to get through the door, you gotta swipe your name tag to get in, to talk, to get your loads and stuff. Like when that customer is closed, we get sick time. We get paid time off. Like holidays, what have you. Like a dedicated account is like a Walmart, a Target, Costco, Sam's Club, that kind of shit. I don't want to say the customer I was with, but a dedicated account is, I say, intermodal and dedicated. Dedicated, anyway. Like if you run it over the road, like you could go to New York and then go to California, I don't recommend running over the road. I don't recommend it because it is. I mean, if you guys want to be hard-headed and do what you want to do, hey, go run over the road and then see what I'm talking about. I like running either local or regional. So I'll be home every weekend and maybe once or twice during the week. It still make good money. You know what I mean? You know what the customer is gonna be like. You know what's going on. You know, you run the same customers every week. It's the same stuff every week. It's nothing. There are no surprises. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I highly recommend Intermodal and Dedicated. But yeah, man, I'm trying to do this paperwork. I thought I'd just make a quick video real quick, man, talking about the different sectors and divisions in trucking. It's dry box stuff because that's all I've done. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, man. I'll see y'all next time.